What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to a very important update on Mr. Miggles. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright guys, so this Mr. Miggles explosion has been no joke. This was my Miggles video only 2 months ago. It was trading at a $16 million market cap. I really hope you guys loaded up at this time because Miggles currently is sitting in a $131 million market cap. And it actually had ran up to a $188 million market cap. That right there is over an 11x in 2 months. And that's not just some microcap meme coin, that's a mid cap. Those are massive gains. And that right there is why I always hype up my Discord, because I initially put Miggles out at an $11 million market cap, but we have been making huge gains in here. For example, I also posted Moodeng on ETH at a $2.3 million market cap, and Moodeng ran over a $180 million market cap. We are closing in on a 100x for Moodeng. Now, I'll go over my Discord again at the end of the video, but I highly recommend you guys check it out. Anyways though, the big news for Miggles recently is on their X account. You can now get MIGGLISH directly on KuCoin. And I think a lot of people out there knew that some listing was coming from Miggles, because it is very rare for a project to just explode like it did. There was definitely an exchange that was accumulating. Now, a lot of people out there are going to overlook KuCoin, but KuCoin is a very nice exchange listing. If you look at CoinMarketCap, they have KuCoin ranked 8th. And I'm telling you right now, I personally used to use KuCoin all the time back in the 2021 bull market. Now, obviously, KuCoin isn't as easy as it was to use in the United States anymore, but still, KuCoin is a great listing. And I truly believe this could be just the beginning for Miggles. I think a lot of people out there are eventually expecting a Coinbase listing, given that Coinbase has already posted about the Miggles cat 2 different times. And they obviously had Mr. Miggles as a pinned tweet for several weeks, which is what caused the initial explosion. But obviously all of that is speculation. However, imagine if Mr. Miggles actually gets the Coinbase listing. Do you really think Mr. Miggles is not going to be any higher than 131 million? Especially if Coinbase continues to post about Miggles. But what's awesome to see right now is the top base meme coins. You can see that now Mr. Miggles is officially the 3rd largest base meme coin, and it's one of the few ones that's actually green on the week. It's up 17%. Now, do I think Mr. Miggles will ever pass Bread on Base? I'm not sure. Bread on Base is at a $1.5 billion market cap, and there are a lot of people who are very bullish on this project. It has a lot of influencer hype, so I don't know as though I would bet on Mr. Miggles passing Bread on Base. However, I very easily could see Mr. Miggles passing Degen. I'm not going to sit here and act like I've done a ton of research on the Degen project, but I have done a lot of research on Miggles, and Mr. Miggles is a very bullish project. That's why I've been talking about it for a long time. It is hard to bet against a meme that Coinbase is posting about, even if it's not specifically about the meme coin. But if we go back and we actually take a look at the Miggles chart, you can see obviously it had this parabolic move. It got sold off pretty hard, but then we got a very nice bounce over the last 2 or 3 days. Now, what is very important for me to point out right now is Bitcoin dominance. You guys need to understand Bitcoin dominance is currently 59.4%, and 2 days ago it was over 60%. That right there tells you that it is not altcoin season yet. So the fact that Miggles is even pumping is very impressive. But don't be shocked if Mr. Miggles does have an even bigger pullback in the future. Nothing runs forever and pullbacks are inevitable. Now, if you draw a Fibonacci on Mr. Miggles, you can see that it did actually come down and bounce beneath the 618. That is a very nice retracement level. So if you guys were looking at your fib, you could have nailed this dip perfectly. That $100 million range got eaten up instantly. But again, anything is possible. Mr. Miggles absolutely could drop a little bit lower in the short term. A lot of meme coins out there are bleeding right now. And then you come over here and you look at Bitcoin and it is just pumping and pumping and pumping. And I have personally been saying for about a week now that I won't be shocked if Bitcoin pulls back, and yet it just doesn't happen. You have to understand right now the RSI is extremely overbought. It is rare for an asset to just be pumping through this. Although, as I always say, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. And in this case, that is absolutely happening. And I do want to be clear, on the 10-day time frame, we do look very bullish still. I've had Bitcoin drawn in this macro bull flag for months now, and I've been saying the whole time that this measured move is all the way up here to around $118,000. But I've also been saying that $100,000 is going to be a major psychological barrier, and so far it absolutely has been. But you have to understand, again, on the smaller time frames like the daily, eventually after a long enough period of time, these moving averages are going to start to work as magnets. We are going to come back and retest these. So do not allow yourself to get FOMO and chase into projects that you shouldn't be chasing into right now. I never recommend chasing a parabolic move. Obviously, Bitcoin could be an exception just because Bitcoin is probably going to be significantly higher years from now. I think everyone in here is extremely bullish on Bitcoin just because it is the main crypto. But there's still a very high likelihood that you do get a better entry eventually. Anyways though, I talked about it earlier in the video, but if you guys are interested in getting in a project super early, then you should take a look at my Discord. At the current moment, I have 3 different tiers. But we've been making huge gains in here. I talked about Miggles, I talked about Moodeng, but I also posted a buy alert for Hoppy at a $580,000 market cap, and Hoppy ran over 140 million, which is over a 200x. We also nailed a 200x on Speedy. Those are life-changing gains to most people. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting to you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We're building an excellent community. I'd love to see you guys in here. But as always, I want to be crystal clear. Every single one of these projects that I cover come with extremely high risk. Make sure you always do your own research. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how high do you guys think Miggles will go this bull run. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.